Happy hunting and welcome back, guys. My name is Brian Martinez. Today we are going to continue on with a Phasmophobia weekly challenge that we have started with yesterday's recording. I apologize for not being able to release this at the same time as I did yesterday. I ended up getting caught up in a couple of other things that I had to take care of, but of course we'll make whatever we can happen here. So, with this being said, today we are going to be continuing with completing the challenge mode in Tanglewood Drive. Yeah. So anyways, if you guys do enjoy today's video, please make sure to go down below, drop a like, subscribe, and get yourselves notified by turning on those post notifications. Anyways, before we get into the investigation, let's read up on daily tasks. So, discover the ghost type. Alrighty. Get a spirit box response. That's going to depend on the ghost. Survive with only the starter items. I'm playing a challenge, so I'm not doing that, really. And then, just play contracts. I know for sure in this recording I'll either get one good game, 2 good games, or 3 games. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into this here. The challenge mode is specifically on Tanglewood Drive. So, and let's not waste time. Let's do this.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Sounds like light rain I think. It might be heavy rain, but I'm not 100% sure.
This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here. Take a look. You may be able to use it to your advantage.
Okay, so the ghost's name is Andrew Douglas. Why does that sound so familiar to me? Anyways, our bonus tasks are to prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix, have a member of your team witness a ghost event, and have a member of your team escape the ghost during a hunt. You had to give me the bad tasks. Come on. Alright, well, let's go ahead and grab our stuff here, and let's go ahead and head on inside. So we got a photo cam, a thermometer, and a EMF reader. Ooh, the bonus hitting right in the middle of the living room here. Breaker is here in the garage. Oh, I heard that. Whoa! Living room, huh? Temperature is 7 in the living room here. Oh, I just touched a door over here. Hang on a second. So let me go and reach for my EMF again, because it did just touch another door somewhere over here. Yep, right here. It touched the basement door. Okay. So we do know that the ghost is in the living room, because that's where the EMF signal was coming from, and that's where it was interacting with items. I'm unsure if that door that the ghost just touched has a UV sign on it, so we're going to grab a UV. We're going to grab a glow stick, and then we're going to grab ourselves a VidCam. We have it propped, of course, on the tripod, so... Did I just see an orb? Yes, I did. So... we for sure got ghost orbs and UV. Was that nothing? Nope, I got it. And now I'm getting cold breath in here. There we go. Okay. So we've got ghost orbs and UV so far. Ooh, it turned on the TV. Hang on just a second. So we got ghost orbs and UV. Banshee is dots. Hauntu is freezing temperature. Obake is EMF 5, right? Yes. EMF 5, dots, and freezing temperature. So ghost writing is out of the picture. So the only way to really tell if those orbs are real is if we get an EMF 5 signal, because both spirit box and temperatures do not prove that that's real. Well, Well, Spirit Box will prove if it's fake if I get freezing temperatures and end up getting a Hantu. Other than that, though, it doesn't really prove very much. So let's go ahead. We don't need the writing book. We're going to take in a Spirit Box, though. And then I'm also going to start arranging flashlights around because, of course, if you guys don't remember, Hantus cannot turn breakers on. So we're going to go ahead and start spawning some flashlights over here. Where are you? Ooh, airball. Sanity dropped by a large amount just now. I'm a little bit concerned about my sanity level right now. Hang on a second. Let me have a look. Oh, 76. So we just witnessed the event. Yep, you can see that is going there. So, oh, dude. I'm gonna have to bring this down to traits to roll this thing out. Because Hantu and Obake can be ruled out in a specific way. Hantus can be ruled out by speed changes in colder environments and warmer environments. It just turned the TV on again. Obake's can be ruled out by the special prints with the UV, because it'll sometimes leave 6-finger handprints and then 2-finger fingerprints. And then the Banshee you can't rule out. The only thing you can do about a Banshee with a Banshee is see if you can pick up a scream through a parabolic mic, because Banshees will sometimes scream into the parabolic mic. So it's a 33% chance of it to actually happen, but it still can happen. So anyways, the next things I'm going to take into the house are a crucifix and some salt, just so that we can get a little bit of closer pictures and stuff like that. So let's come back inside here. Where are you? Ooh, freezing temperature. So either this is a real Hantu, or it could be a mimic. Alright. So then. Really? You walked on the salt right away. Footprint right there. We only need 3 more pictures. Cool. Alright. So here's what I'm going to do next, guys. I am going to go ahead and head back into the van here. I'm going to go ahead and grab myself a few other things here. So I'm going to go ahead and get some more flashlights. Oh, I can only carry one at a time. Okay. And then I'm also going to make sure that I carry incense with me. So, I'm not gonna lie, we actually have some pretty darn good pictures. So, and Hantus are good ghosts to find. They're actually pretty unique in their own ways. Oh, all of them are. Alright, guys. Time to do the test. The breaker is now turned off. If this breaker turns back on at any point, and the lights turn on, that means that it is not a Hantu and it is a mimic. Okay. So, let's go ahead and lay out some more flashlights. I might actually just carry one for the sake of it, mainly because of the fact that I might need it a little bit more. Crucifix photos, those will be good to get for sure. So yeah. And then something else that's actually pretty unique about a Hantu specifically is, and this is actually something that works if you have the breaker turned off. You can sometimes see its breath when it is hunting you. So if it initiates a hunt and you see its breath, that's another way to tell it's a Hantu. I'll drop that for just a second. Actually, no, we'll keep that turned on. Yeah, we can... What? No, let's keep that turned on. Where are you? Oh, okay. Alright, I have it circled, yes? No, I don't. Oops. Okay. So we need only 2 more pictures. It's just these last 2 that we need because I did take a picture of the Ouija board. So 50% insanity threshold just reached, which means that now the ghost is able to hunt. So, and the ghost is able to become more aggressive. So this is the more aggressive side, with the ghost staying at little to no sanity. So anyways... Where are you? It's throwing so many things. Ooh, it just touched a door. Alright. Okay! There we go. It just tried to hunt. It just tried to hunt and it burnt a mark in the crucifix. Now, at this point now, guys, we can pretty much just let it hunt us. We have to physically escape the ghost during the hunt. So... Let's do this thing. Let's see if we can go ahead and escape it while it's hunting. Hear how it slowed down. You can see it there too. Look at that. There we go. Awesome then. And you guys may have caught that on there as well. You did see his breath from the other side of the room, like when he was all the way in that area there. You may have seen his breath, which means, of course, that yes, it was a real Hantu. So that is actually how you can tell it was a Hantu by traits. So that is confirmed real. Not only that, but we have not gotten a spirit box response. That breaker did not turn back on at any point in time either. So that is confirmed a Hantu. We're done here. The only event that it did was an airball. I'm actually surprised it didn't do more. And there we go.
There's some jobs ready for you.
Awesome. Oh, I got 3 levels from that. So we got the Tier 2 Crucifix, Tier 2 Sanity Meds also unlocked. And we are at $7,000. So let's see. Let's go with the Crucifix. Like, this is gonna be important over anything else. So let's get the Crucifix. This will also be important too, because it'll be good here. Restores your sanity faster. You can take several plots to increase the amount restored over its duration of time. So yeah. Anyways though, I can't upgrade this now. I don't have enough money. Alrighty. So yeah, there we go. We managed to fully finish that there. Let's go ahead and do one or two more investigations. We'll go random this time. Actually, no. I'm gonna go with one of the more smaller maps so that I can do the not challenge, the starter items only thing here. We'll go just Tanglewood. So alrighty. So let's go ahead and do another Tanglewood investigation. I'm literally not taking anything else on this investigation with me. I'll take 2 dots and 2 vidcams though. Oh, excuse me, guys. Okay. So we have only these items. We can't use anything else. Oh, we got fog.
Reports of a cursed object nearby. This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here. Take a look. You may be able to use it to your advantage.
Breakers in the garage. Okay. So the ghost's name is Holly Garcia. And our objectives, we're not going to do any of them because we have to require other items because it's telling me I require incense and parabolic mics. So I'm literally just concerned with finding out what the ghost is. And that's it. I can't do anything else. So, anyways, we're going to go ahead and start by taking in a a thermometer, EMF, and then we're also going to take in a vidcam right away. So, let's go ahead and make sure that all of these are good and turned on. The EMF will just turn back off automatically, but that's fine. So we're gonna try going ahead and turning on some light source thing before we do too much. Did I hear water faucet? Oh, got a rib cage here in the living room. So no. Excuse me? Did you just touch this window? I really thought that I just heard it touch something over this direction. So we'll have the vidcam out, see if we can find any ghost orbs. Let me turn the garage light off. This light we can have turned on though, for sure. And then living room. We'll turn this off for a second. Nothing. No haunted mirror. Anything in here? No. Oh, I heard that. Nursery. No. First bedroom. Okay. Okay, yeah, the temperature is going down. Ghost orbs. Actually, no, we'll set it more right here. Okay. So, we've already got ghost orbs. And I know what the cursed item is as well. We have music box. I saw it when we were in the nursery. So, I don't have that in a very good spot. I'm gonna have to position that a little bit better, which I'll get to in just a second. Let's go ahead and take in writing book, dots, and UV. And then after that, we'll bring in the spirit box. Okay, that's a hiding spot there. Good to know. Let's put the book right here and put the dots right here. No. Okay, what is everything looking like here? Activity's little to nothing. Sanity is still above 80. So we're actually doing pretty alright. Let's bring in the second thermometer, or not thermometer, the second, dots. We've got spirit box coming in now, and then I'm gonna bring in the flashlight. Did it just turn the breaker off? Yes, it did. Alright. Jinn can't be found by orbs. Yeah. So we did find the ghost orbs there. So, where are you? Where are you? Yep. UV. Okay. Where are you? We can close the writing book and take it out of here. Okay. So, it's it's the same as the last investigation. We've got ghostwriting again. That's out of the picture. So we still have ghost orbs. I have the spirit box in there, so we can see if we get anything spirit box related in there. The dots are set up. The EMF is in there, and then I'm checking temperature pretty periodically. So, yeah, 78% sanity. So we need to be a little bit careful because of the fact that if the ghost was to hunt us at any point in time, again, like, it's just something we need to be aware of. Is that mark still there? Yes, it is. We'll close that. Oh, okay. I highly doubt that this is an Obake. Because it is rare for an Obake to leave UV. That's why it's forced. Okay. Hang on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and back off for just a second. I'm going to see if we end up getting something in here. Oh, the vidcam got knocked off of the thing. Okay. Well, that didn't go the way I wanted it to. So let me go ahead and grab my vidcam. I'm pretty sure we're dealing with a banshee. Unless it's a Haunty, because of the fact that we're still getting it down to low temperature yet. And then we could also still have an Obake. And then, of course, a Mimic, if we get Spirit Box. So. I'm gonna turn the breaker back on. It did turn the light on. Where are you? Oh, freezing temperature. Haunted. Another one? Are you serious? And it's freezing, and this is something that can be understood here. For you to specifically have freezing temperatures, like what you guys just saw that I got, the game will originally tell you that you want to watch for something that is lower than 0 degrees Celsius. However, one thing is actually for certain. All of the ghosts, besides the ghosts that can cause freezing temperatures, cannot have any temperatures lower than 1 degree Celsius. So anything lower than 1 is actually what gives away that you have freezing temperatures. So just a little bit of something that you can know there. But yeah, this is definitely got to be a Hauntu. Because we did not get any Spirit Box responses at all either, so it couldn't have been a Mimic, unless I was just impatient. Nope.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
There you go. I only survived with the starter items. Hello. I might not have, I don't know that for sure. Okay then. So, how much time do we got? Oh, wow. We've got a pretty large amount of time, actually. Okay, so let's go for another investigation. I've got it on random maps this time. Okay. So let's go ahead and go for this here. Got it on random maps this time, so we'll see how well we do. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started with this in 3, 2, 1. Oh no. We got Sunny Meadows.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Okay. So we got Sunny Meadows.
This here seems to be linked to a cursed object. Go and take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your investigation.
Okay, well, I guess I've been summoned back to this place. Sunny Meadows is not a good place for a solo player. I did have it on random, though. Nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. Okay, alright, well, the ghost's name is Kevin Roswell. I have to detect a ghost presence with a motion sensor. That's going to be difficult because I can't really drag those in there. Capture a photo of the ghost and have a review team witness a ghost event. Okay. So we're going to take one of the things that is going to be the easiest to find this, which in this case is a thermometer. And then also we're going to take in the vidcam as well. So the easiest ways mainly to find the ghost room is by two things. One, keeping a lookout for ghost orbs, because ghost orbs can tell you immediately where a ghost is, and temperature. If there is a specific spot on Sunny Meadows map that is colder than the rest of the spots, then we know for sure that the ghost is in a room, one of the rooms that is in that specific area. So I'm going to go ahead and also take EMF with me, in case I hear any interactions and we get anything going here. So, let's do this. Actually, one more thing that I want to check. Because of the fact that I'm able to in this one. I don't remember the last time I'd been able to do everything freely on this map. Oh, it's all the way in the boiler room. That's where the breaker is back there. That's crazy. Okay, so we're going to actually put this down. Take with me a flashlight, just so that I can actually see everything going on. So let's go ahead and come inside now. It's warmer in here. That's not. It's warmer in here too. So all the cursed items are in here, and it looks like we've got the summoning circle. Is the spirit in here? No. And it is not. Okay, let's see if there's anything in the right hallway. No. Temperature is not going down in that hallway. How about outside? Nope. And just so that you guys can know as well, I will be only slightly in a little bit more of a hurry in here than I would be in any original like maps and stuff like that. Because Sunny Meadows is not a small map. So it is arguably the largest. It is the largest. Not arguably, it is the largest. There's a camera in here, right? Yeah, there is. It's right up there. And it is back here where the breaker is. Okay. So the breaker is now turned on. Did it turn it back off just now? No. Okay. And another thing that you'll know is a room will be colder surrounding the ghost's room if you are going the right way. So what about in this hallway here? No, it's warmer here in this hallway. Okay. We're coming downstairs here at the front of the asylum. No, it's warmer in here. It's very hot down here in the spot in the bottom. It's pretty hot down on the bottom. Yeah. It's 20 down here. That was ambient. What about this hallway? This hallway's also very warm. What the heck? That's weird. That's a no audio room. Okay, let's scope in these two up here again. $22, yeah. Yeah, no way. There's no shot that the ghost is going to be in here. The temperatures in here have not dropped below 20. Still at 20. Goodness. That breaker is strong about warming these places up. How about this right hallway? Still 20. A lot of open doors down here. But the temperature has not changed at all in this hallway. There's a light in here. Yeah, I'm getting ready to have to go and start checking in the other areas pretty quick here. So let's go thoroughly through this hallway. Sorry if I'm not talking very much. I'm trying to listen in and stay focused. None of the doors have locked, so that means that this thing is not hunted yet. So... I'm gonna actually do something here. Hang on one sec. I'm gonna rule out a demon. Is it towards the front here? No. Like, almost everywhere in this asylum, the temperature has not dropped at all. Like, this temperature has not gone below 20 almost anywhere now. This is crazy. Are there more lights in here? Yeah, there's one right here. Wait, what? I forgot the lights in here didn't work. Is outside a different story? Ooh. It's a little colder out here. It's a little bit colder outside, but it's not too terribly cold out here. I only have 20 minutes left on this recording. Ooh, I hear a water faucet. Oh, it's -2 in here. Or -1. Okay. We've got freezing temperatures in the back over here. Right in the back of this place. Wow. Okay. Yep, and I hear it throwing things too. Okay. So, at the very least, we've got one piece of evidence. I'm not even concerned about doing anything else. I'm concerned about just finding everything and getting myself the heck on out of here. Hang on. So let me... Is there a light on this side? Is there a light on this side? There is. And it does work. Awesome. Oh my gosh, okay. Alright. So we found where the room is. At the very least. And I heard water running. That's another thing how I knew how it was over there. And then there was actually... The room that was actually right next to where the breaker was actually -1 degrees. So, alright. Let's go ahead and take a few more things inside now. We got our EMF. Let's take dots. And then let's take that vidcam. Because the thermometer is the only thing that's in there right now. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and get into it here. I did not look at my sanity. That may not be good. Okay, are there orbs in here? There are. We've got ghost orbs. Some of the worst ghosts. A Revenant, Yurei, Haunt 2, and Onryo. Revenants are bad because they're really fast, especially if they know where you are. Yureis are okay. They have an ability where they can actually close a door. Then Hauntus, you guys have seen from the previous 2 investigations. And then Onryos, they're particularly bad because they particularly do not like light. So they tend to actually not appreciate light quite as much as other ghosts. I'm going to turn this light on at the reception here. Alrighty, so let me go ahead and get a look at the vid cam that's in there. I don't think we can find any of these ghosts by dots. Oh no, Yurei can. EMF 5 can't find any of these ghosts. Okay. So, we can find Revenant by writing, right? Yes. UV is Hantu, Dots is Yurei, and Spirit Box is Onryo. And then, of course, if we manage to get UV or Spirit Box, then we also need to test it for it to be a Mimic. We don't need to do this if we get Dots or Ghost Writing. So we do need to take a writing book in there. And then UV and Spirit Box. So yeah, UV, Spirit Box, and writing book. What is that? Oh, it's a fountain. Okay. Oh, I didn't look at my sanity. Hang on just a second. I saw it was in the 60s. Yeah, 62, lower 60s. Let's go ahead and take one of these then. I'm gonna throw it under there just so that I know that I used it. Alright. Alrighty, guys. Ring for service. Okay. So at this point, I'm just gonna find the ghost and just go, honestly, as well here, because this is a huge map. Okay? It's a huge map. And I have less than 15 minutes to record the rest of this. So I don't want to have to cut it out, have you guys miss anything else, and then have to continue uploading and things like that. So, alright, this light was not turned off before. Where are you? Still freezing temperature. Still got orbs in here too. We do still have orbs in here. Actually. Ooh, it just threw the writing book. It's not a Revenant. It just threw the ghostwriting book, which means that it is not a Revenant. Oh. Oh. Onryo. Okay, so we got ourselves an Onryo in this one. Okay. Well, I'm running away now because I don't want to. I do not want to have to cut the recording here. Okay, so now that we got this finished, we're going to go ahead and end this investigation, and then I will go ahead and cut the video. And here we go. Alright. So we got an Onryo in this one. I think, anyways. If it's a mimic, I'm not going to be happy.
Welcome back. I prepared some jobs for you.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, he caught me. He caught me. Ugh. Alright. Again, the instinct caught to me because I didn't have much time left on this anyways, so. It was a mimic. It was a mimic. So, but at the very least, we ended up getting the challenge mode done like we had said. And there are 2 bonus investigations for you guys to watch. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end off this video from this point on. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, please make sure to go down below, drop a like, subscribe, and get yourselves notified by turning on those post notifications so you can see all of my upcoming videos as soon as they are released. Thank you so much for tuning into this Phasmophobia video. And yeah, with this said, I'm signing off for now. Thank you once again, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, happy hunting, and have a good day.